Today I'm going to talk about my experience with growing my shoulders. A lot of us that go to the gym, we're going for a certain type of look. For us guys to get that aesthetic look, we have to achieve that illusion of a V taper. Ideally, you'll have a small waist, and as you go up, you'll get broad shoulders. I didn't have the biggest shoulders growing up. It was actually one of my lacking muscles. But once I started to educate myself about which exercises target each head, I was able to start seeing some good gains. If you want to get that 3D look, stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to cover each exercise I do that really help make my shoulders pop more. In terms of frequency, I hit my shoulders 2 times a week. I usually throw shoulders into my push day. Make sure to hit it 2 times a week because that's ideal for muscle growth. Try to increase either the reps or the weight on your shoulder movements in order to start seeing progress. The first exercise I do is barbell overhead press. I'll do this 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps. As an alternative, you can just do dumbbell overhead press. This movement targets your front shoulders. To perform the barbell overhead press, have your stance be shoulder width apart. Let the barbell sit on the palm of your wrist. Keep your elbows tucked in just like when you're doing chest press. There's a breathing technique that I use that helps me push more weight. Breathe in as you lower the weight, and once you reach the top, breathe out. The next step that is really give that 3D look to my shoulders is lateral raises. Your lateral raises, they target your middle delt, which makes up a big portion of your shoulders. I'll usually go 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps with a medium amount of weight. To perform this movement, bring the dumbbells down to about your waist. So when you're doing the movement, right when you get to about here, that's when you want to stop. Common mistakes that people make is using their momentum too much. Have it be controlled, guys. Keep your lower body as stationary as possible and just let your shoulders do all the work. The third exercise I do that has been great for building up my front delts is front raises. It's similar to doing lateral raises, but instead of going sideways, we're gonna lift it frontwards. For this one, I'll usually perform 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. So you'll take the dumbbells here, raise it up to about there, and just bring it down. Don't jerk your lower body. Focus on bringing the dumbbells up with just your shoulders. The last movement that I do that's helped with my rear delts is cable pulls. For this one, I'll usually go 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Cable pulls are great because they not only work your rear delts, they also work your upper back as well. To start with this movement, grab the cables, step back a few feet from the cable machine to give yourself some room. If you look at your cable rope, the middle portion of it is made of metal. When I'm pulling the rope to my face, I like to get the metal part just in front of my forehead. While I'm pulling the cables to my face, I'm also splitting it. If you're just starting out, don't get too caught up in how much weight you're pushing. Focus mostly on your form at first, and once you get your form down, you can start loading more weight on your movement. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like. I'm gonna continue putting out videos on how I grew specific muscle groups in order to let you guys in on what exercises I've been doing. If you wanna know how I built my core up, I made a video on that, so make sure to check that out as well. Thank you guys again.